What does the death of Kim Jong Il mean for North Korea? I think, first of all, it means a period of uncertainty and instability in the short term. We don't really know very much about Kim Jong Il's successor, Kim Jong Un. We don't know if there's going to be some sort of a power struggle in North Korea with different factions, individuals, and groups competing for influence over Kim Jong Un. So we really do not know 100% the political direction that North Korea is going to take. I think over the next few days there's going to be sort of a period of mourning, but the period of mourning isn't going to last forever. Eventually, they're going to have to figure out who's in charge. And I don't think even in Pyongyang that people really completely know the answer to that question. I think Kim Jong Il's death will have an impact on the region in a variety of ways. We've already seen that it's had an economic impact, which I think the economic impact will be relatively short term. Asian markets have been rattled because they're afraid of instability that will come out of Kim Jong Il's death. But I think that the underlying strengths of the South Korean economy, the Chinese economy, the Japanese economy to a lesser degree are pretty solid. I think we still have to wait and see a little bit what the what position, what the policy the new North Korean government is going to take towards America's allies and the other countries in the Asian region. I think there could be a variety of different scenarios that can unfold there. One scenario might be that Kim Jong Il's brother-in-law, Jang Sung-taek, takes power, or not takes power completely, but sort of plays a very strong advisory role to Kim Jong-un. And in that scenario, I think there might be greater continuity in the policies of North Korea, and there wouldn't be as great of a change. But I also can see a scenario unfolding in which there's more division, and in that case, the Chinese might worry about events that are going on in North Korea, and the Chinese might want to become more involved in shaping the political destiny of North Korea. They might become more involved in North Korean politics, and they might make a much stronger effort to control the DPRK. And I think that could lead to greater tensions in the region. For the death of Kim Jong Il, there were efforts being made to engage North Korea in exchange for Pyongyang giving up its nuclear weapons programs. I think it's uncertain whether those efforts are going to continue. It's definitely going to take American officials a couple of months to assess what the political situation on the ground in North Korea is and to discern who the new political leaders are there. Instability in North Korea could have tremendous negative effects for the security of the United States, for the other countries in the region, and for the rest of the world. The main thing that I would be worried about, of course, is nuclear proliferation. We don't know very much about the North Korean nuclear weapons program. We don't know very much about the sophistication of their technologies in that area. But nevertheless, if there's a real power vacuum in North Korea that comes about in the next few months as a result of Kim Jong Il's death, then I think nuclear proliferation is absolutely going to be a concern. In the immediate future, the United States is going to have to take a little bit of a wait-and-see approach and try to carefully discern who the new leaders are. I think in the longer term, it would be in the United States' interest to try to engage this new North Korean leadership for a variety of different reasons. First of all, I think right now the new North Korean leaders are going to be very worried about the United States. I think what they're going to be concerned about is that the United States and its allies are going to see Kim Jong Il's death and any uncertainty and instability that results from this as a sign of weakness, as an opportunity to go in and topple the regime. I think the United States needs to take measures to assure the North Koreans that that isn't what we want to do right now. So that would be one reason to engage North Korea. Another reason I think the United States should engage North Korea is something that I've already talked about, and that's the China factor. I think if the United States doesn't engage North Korea right now, the potential for China to expand and increase its influence over this new leadership is vast. And I don't think it's in the United States' interest to see China establish complete hegemony over North Korea. What concerns me is actually the extent to which this is an intelligence failure. It took the United States 12 hours to find out that this had happened, or 12 hours, it took around 12 hours to figure out that this had happened. And of course, North Korea is always very tightly sealed, but it does reflect the limitations of our knowledge.